ngayon lang ako nakarinig ng Pogo Hub na ina-accredit. I thought Pogo Hub is a concept, no? I've heard some people talk about it, but now ina-accredit ang Pogo Hub. Pakigamit po yung mic para marinig namin boses niyo, ma'am.
Attorney Jessa Fernandez.
Good afternoon, everyone. That is true, Mr. Chair. Under the Offshore Gaming Regulatory Manual, there is an accreditation for what we call a POGO hub. The concept of a POGO hub is that it should be a complex wherein there will be offices and then dormitories, convenience stores, everything that the workers will be needing inside the compound, inside the hub. Ideally, it should also have the offices of government agencies that are supposed to be usually needed by the workers. Example, the Department of Labor and Employment or the Bureau of Immigration or the BIR. However, at present, the Sun Valley Clark Hub Corporation did not have those offices inside their the complex.
Okay. Since when did you accredit Pogo Hubs? When did this accreditation start?
It started in 2018, Mr.
In
Chair.
2018. How many Pogo Hubs have you accredited?
2, Mr. Chair.
Where are those?
The one is in Sun Valley Clark Hub Corp. The one is Sun Valley Clark Hub Corporation, located in Mabalacat, Pampanga, and the other one is the one located in Island Cove, the First Orient Corporation.
Do
Mr.
they
Chair.
put any bond, any security, anything that will guarantee compliance to their mandates?
Unfortunately, Mr. Chair, based on the manual, there is no bond required from
So walang
these
bond. And
hubs.
are they, I don't know, I don't have the regulation for your Pogo Hub, no, because this is the first time I've heard of such. But under the agreement, no, I assume there's an agreement between Pagcor and the operator of the Pogo Hub, correct? Who, tama? Attorney, use
Yes,
the
sir.
mic, please.
Yes, sir.
Kasi hindi marirecord po eh.
Apo.
Who maintains peace and order?
The peace and order, sir, should be the responsibility of the hub because they
That's
should
specified in the agreement?
actually no, sir.
So
It's
what
not
is
specified.
specified in the agreement?
There's no actually mention of the peace and
Okay.
order with regard to the agreement with the hub.
In the agreement, is it specified the control of the premises? Who
No,
control-
Mr. Chair.
So wala rin
Yes.
yun. Okay. And then you mentioned that government agencies should be present. Is that in the agreement?
Actually, under the rules, it's ideal that the agencies will be given offices inside
No,
these
is it mandated
locations.
or is it ideal, encouraged? No, different to eh.
Actually, sir, it should be required. However, we have yet to.
So required under
yes.
your own rules,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
It's a prerequisite.
It's not actually a prerequisite, but during the duration of the agreement, there should be an agreement with the government agencies to locate inside the hubs, sir.
Okay. Who facilitates the location of the government agencies there?
Actually, it should be the hubs should be coordinating with the agency so that they will be able to locate inside the premises.
Okay.
Yes.
So who facilitates? Who goes to, let's say, I would assume Bureau of Immigration, diba? And tell them, oh, punta naman kayo dito. You set up an office. Who does that? Is it Pagcor or them? Who's the responsibility? Who's responsible? That's my point.
Based on the what happened in the past, sir, the owner of the hubs were directed to coordinate with the government agencies through with the support from Pagcor, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
So it's the responsibility of the
Owner, sir.
owner. It's
Yes, sir.
specified in the contract.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many agencies should be located in that area, in the hubs?
Sir, let me just check with the manual,
PNP
sir.
one of them?
No, sir.
PNP is not one of them?
No, sir.
NBI, is it?
Let me just check which agency, sir. I'm
Identify
just
nyo. Okay, sige. Well, they're getting the data on which agencies. In these two accredited Pogo Hub that you mentioned, are there government offices inside the premises already?
none, sir.
So wala. Is that a violation of the contract between Pagcor?
Yes, sir.
It's a violation. So kung walang government offices doon, they violate the Pogo Hub contract with Pagcor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dalawa, sabi mo wala. So what happens next?
Actually, sir, the Sun Valley Clark Hub Corporation accreditation was already canceled. With regard to the first Orient, sir, we are already conducting investigation on the project implementation plan on how do they, on the timeline that they have given us to coordinate with the agencies to locate in their area, sir.
So have they violated the timeline?
Sir, we have yet to to finish the investigation, sir, with regard to
When
the
was the
first
contract
Orient.
consummated?
In the accreditation was given in 2019, sir.
In 2019? Ano
Yes.
na ngayon? 4 na
Yes,
taon
sir.
na.
So the accreditation that we have actually given them is just provisional. So the accreditation will only become regular, or it will just not be provisional if they have already complied with all of the requirements provided under the offshore
Yeah,
gaming
but it's already
regulatory.
4 years.
And Sen. Sherwin, I noted in their slide, the provisional accreditation is still 2029. So hindi naman sana mag-iintay ng 6 na taon pa bago makumpleto, Sen. Sherwin.
I agree, Mr. Chair. So, kayo nagbigay ng contract, kayo nag-specify na dapat may government agency, pero hindi nyo ini-enforce. 2019 pa ito eh. Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ba't ninyo ini-enforce?
Actually, sir, we are already following up the
Yeah, but
implementation
the
of this.
follow-up, obviously the following up is nothing, no? It's ending up nothing. Diba? I mean, it's nothing's happening. Correct? I mean, you've been following up since 2019. It's already 4 years. So it's going nowhere. So wala ba kayong drastic action na gagawin?
Mr. Chair, dito po sa First Orient, mapagbalik ko po, gagawa na po ako ng drastic action para po mapuwersa po natin sila
How
na
many times have
magpasok.
you inspected si Sun Valley and si, what's the name of the other one?
First Orient.
First
Mr.
Orient.
Chair. Mr. Chair, may I refer you to our monitoring teams?
How many times do you inspect that?
We
facility?
inspect it, sir.
Sir, sorry, you are attorney.
I, uh,
Sorry,
I am
hindi ko po makita
Brigadier
yung-
General
I'm sorry, General
Raul
Villanueva.
Villanueva, sir,
Please proceed, sir.
Senior Vice President for Monitoring and for Security and Monitoring Cluster of Pagcor. It's a new officer. We inspect the place twice a week, sir.
Unahin muna natin si First Orient. How many times do you inspect the place?
It's
What is in
included,
your
sir.
rule, in your guidelines? How many times do you have to inspect the place?
We have to inspect it twice a week, sir.
Twice a week.
Because we have very limited personnel. And
Yeah, but you only have 2 Pogo hubs.
yes, sir.
So you don't have to monitor so many things. Sir,
Yes, sir.
only 2 Pogo hubs. So how many times in your regulation, how many times do you need to inspect? Twice a week.
Twice a week, sir.
So itong si First Orient, since 2019, twice a week nyo dapat ini-inspect.
Yes, sir.
Nasaan na yung mga government offices?
And, sir.
Kung twice a week nyo ini-inspect siya. Alam niyo yung Pagcor, pinagloloko nyo kami, to be honest about it. Eh. That's why we're all in this problem. Hindi nyo ginagawa yung trabaho ninyo eh. You said twice a week nyo i-inspect. Pero hanggang ngayon, wala pa rin government offices. Si Sun Valley, how many times did you inspect?
It's the same, sir.
Twice a week nyo in-inspect, pero may 1,100 human traffic victims doon?
Yes, sir.
Anong klaseng inspection ginawa nyo?
Apparently, sir, there was some problem with our monitoring team, sir.
What's the problem with your monitoring?
Medyo Ito din,
Na-corrupt,
kulang din ng ano to, sir, mga...
nabulag sila.
The last time
Nagbingi-bingi
that
nga,
it
nabulag.
was inspected, sir, before the raid, it was last April
But you said
28.
twice a week you need to inspect.
Yes.
There are only 2 Pogo hubs in the whole Philippines, and you need to inspect it twice.
Yes.
So paano nangyari itong 1,100 plus human traffic victims nakalampas sa inspectors ninyo?
Palagay ko, sir, kasi very sophisticated na rin itong mga syndicates ngayon, sir.
Paano magiging sophisticated? The buildings are there, identified ng CDC buildings. Pag pumunta kayo doon, what type of inspection do you do?
Yes,
You're
sir.
Pagcor.
Usually, sir, ang ini-inspect kasi nila, sir, yung dun sa dalawang building lang, sir, 1 and 2. And then, actually, we require them to report their inspection and take some pictures, sir. May mga pictures tayo
Yeah,
dun,
but
sir.
you said, okay, when did itong Sun Valley, when was it accredited
Anong year?
by Pagcor?
2019.
January 15, 2019.
Saka Sen. Sherwin, may problem ang monitoring ng Pagcor, may problem ang monitoring ng CDC. So, saan tayo pupulutin? Magiging trafficking haven na lang, no? So, ano
Yes,
na
sir.
po? Sen. Sherwin.
January 15, 2019, sir.
January 15, 2019 rin. Twice a week kayo nag-i-inspect.
Yes, sir.
Pero meron 1,160 plus human traffic there. Paano nangyari yon? Can you explain to us paano nangyari yon, Pagcor? And why we should not abolish Pagcor?
Actually, sir, the latest inspection, sir, was April 28. So,
Of?
April 28 of 2023,
Okay.
before the raid, sir.
Oh.
And during the inspection, wala naman sila nakita, sir, na irregularities at that time. So,
Paano
Kasi-
nangyari? Yung police may nakita, yung CDC may
Yes, sir.
nakita, yung Pagcor na nagbigay ng lisensya, walang nakita.
yes, sir.
Obviously, na-corrupt yung mga inspectors nyo.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, kayo hindi nyo rin ginagawa trabaho ninyo because in your regulation, government offices should be there. Kasali ba dyan dapat Bureau of Immigration? Sa required offices?
Actually, sir, upon verification, there's no specified agency, but it should have partner government and law enforcement agencies.
Ano? Can you repeat that?
Partner government and law enforcement
Okay.
agencies.
Is the PNP, attorney answer this, is the PNP a law enforcement agency?
Yes, Mr.
Is the
Chair.
BI a law enforcement
Yes,
agency?
Mr. Chair.
Should they be inside the Pogo Hub?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Andun ba sila?
Wala po, Mr. Chair.
Since 2019.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kung nandun ang PNP and BI, will this human trafficking incident happen?
There is a very low possibility that this will happen.
Since you
Mr.
didn't
Chair.
enforce your own regulation, sino ngayon ang may responsibilidad?
Pagcor, Mr. Chair.
So anong dapat gawin namin sa Pagcor because of this?
I think, sir, we should be the one to improve our regulations as well as our monitoring. Gaya nga po ng nasabi ng mga kasama natin dito, nung nangyari pong event ito or even before
Bottom
this
line, kasi
happened, sir.
attorney, you can give us 1,001 reasons. Bottom line, Pagcor is corrupt. Na-corrupt kayo. Hindi nyo ginagawa yung trabaho ninyo. Pinikit nyo yung mata ninyo, pinikit nyo yung inspectors, mata ng mga inspectors ninyo, hindi nyo sila pinakomply. Ang tanong, bakit treat them with special, why is it being given a special treatment? 2019, it's already 4 years.
Actually, sir, hindi naman po 2019 nagsimula ang kanilang operations. So
Whatever,
this
whether
is,
it's 2019, it's 1 year, twice a week kayo nag-i-inspect. Twice a week nyo alam walang law enforcement agencies dyan. Twice a week kayong pumupunta dyan physically. And you tell me you didn't see 1,160 plus different nationalities being trafficked in that area? Ang tanong ko sa inyo, with this incident, is the Pogo Hub still a viable option? Tanong ko sa iyo, attorney.
I think, Mr. Chair, it will only be viable if the government agencies and law enforcement agencies will be there
When Pagcor
inside.
is corrupt, do you still think that the Pogo Hub concept will be effective for the country?
Yes, Mr. Chair, as long as the regulations will be properly
Yeah, but
enforced
yun i-enforce
inside.
yung regulation eh.
We will enforce, Mr. Chair.
After nangyari na ito, alam nyo, to be honest about it, this brings international shame to us. The Philippines is becoming a scam hub, hindi Pogo hub, a scam hub. Pogo being used as front for scams. Pogos being used as front for human trafficking. Because Pagcor is corrupt and not doing its job. That's the bottom line. Pinagloloko nyo kami. Imposible, if twice a week in inspection ninyo, imposible hindi nyo makikita yan. Just put PNP and BI dyan, wala na tayong problema ngayon. Why take 4 years of inaction? That's why I don't believe in this. Kahit anong sabihin niyo, if you are corrupt, kahit Pogo Hub pa yan, or whatever concept you want to develop, it's not gonna work because Pagcor is corrupt. Ang nanggaling sa'yo na information, I don't have any previous information. All of that came from you. In twice a week, in regulation, in inspection. It's not, hindi ka manggaling sa akin yan, galing sa inyo lahat yan. In any case, Madam Chair, Pagcor, please submit to us all the documents regarding Pogo Hubs, your regulation, all the inspection reports. Submit to us so we can analyze that.